Hey guys, it's Jab. Today I'm going to be showing my 240 card PSA submission. I figured I need to get at least one more submission in before the quarterly special runs out. Get that discount. So we have Southern Islands Ladybug, two of them, Neo Discovery Unknown A, Dark Arbok Rocket, Mysterious Shard Crystal Guardians, Graveler Legendary Collection, Moltres Fossil. This first portion is going to be a bunch of mainly Watsy stuff, and then we'll get into some modern later. Ninetales base. I figured I'd show the better stuff first, because it's more interesting. But if you want to watch the whole video, I'm also happy about that. Enchanted base. Mewtwo base set, unlimited. Ampharos Neo Destiny. This one is beautiful. Thanks BBB for this card. First edition Ampharos. Wait, did I say Neo Destiny on this last time? That's not Neo Destiny. That's Neo Genesis. Which yes, okay. Anyway, I occasionally mix up the Neo sets. I don't always recognize the set symbol. First edition Dark Gyarados. First edition Dark Trio. First edition Dark Hypno. A lot of these rocket cards will probably go in my personal collection. I keep the highest grade, then sell the rest. This one's notoriously hard to get in a good grade, but I found a really nice copy. The back is flawless. The Holo, I think, had maybe one tiny scratch. Let me see if I can show it actually. Yeah, right there. That's like the only thing. Actually, that might even be on the sleeve. Oh. Anyway, I think this one will get a PSA 9, which I'm perfectly happy with. Because a 10 on this card is like impossible. Base 2 Clefable. Base 2 Clefairy. Another one. Got a bunch of those. Base 2 Magnus. Also, sorry about the lighting. We have like a reflection. You can see my phone. Anyway, I'll try to fix that for next time. Still trying to figure out my lighting situation. Bunch of base 2 Magnetons. I don't actually like this Pokemon. I don't know. I have a lot of them. Base 2 Nidoqueen. Always like that one for some reason because of the background. Base 2 Wigglytuff. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know why I have so many Wigglytuffs. 8 total. Anyway. And maybe that's an unpopular Pokemon. That might be how I end up with so many of them. And Neo Genesis Skarmory, unlimited. Got a base set Blastoise. The starters have really gone up in value, like even low grades. I kind of wasn't expecting that. It's crazy how much they sell for now. Like, I'm considering grading some of my binder cards that would never have been worth sitting in before just because how much the prices have gone up. No symbol Scyther. Legendary Collection Dark Dragonite. That's going to be for my personal. Fire Leaf Green Magnemite. Fire Leaf Green Slowbro. Poliwag. I don't know why this wasn't with the other Beast 2 Holos, but there's another one. Reverse Holo Expedition Vileplume. This one is a beautiful silvery holo on that card. Hard to grade card, but this copy is probably strong 9, maybe 10 candidate. E3 Pikachu. Got some non-holo Charmanders coming up. People love their starters. And now we're going into a bunch of non-holo cards, but majority of them are first edition. And I'll be keeping the highest grade for my personal collection. Got a bunch of Vulpixes there. Brock's Vulpix. Got some base set 2 rares. 4 Beedrills. Try to go through these quicker. 3 Mr. Mimes. 2 Dugtrio. Electrode. 1, 2, 3, 4 Electabuzz. 4 Kangaskhan. Now we're going back into some more Charmanders. Got 4 of the first edition Rocket Charmanders. Unlimited Blaine's Charmeleon. Blaine's Charmander. 4 of those. A bunch of duplicates on some of these cards, but I think they should sell pretty well. A lot of people like Charmander, and the rares, the non-holo rares are also increasing in value as people work on their sets. Voltorb, Chinchou, Ghastly Expedition, Spinarak Aquapolis, and then back into some first editions. We got the Psyduck from Rocket, Dark Raticate, Magnemite, Drowsy, Abra, Neo Discovery, Kabuto, First Ed, Tyrogue, Neogenesis Slowpoke, Pokemon March, Moo Moo Milk. This one had a different art in Japanese that was banned. Or not, I shouldn't say banned really, just removed from the English version. Misty's Poliwag, First Ed, Erica's Oddish, Koga's Zubat, Koga's Coughing, Blaine's Rhyhorn, Misty's Horsey, and again, a lot of these are just going to be from my personal collection. I'm expecting a lot of 9s and 10s, maybe 8s, hopefully not too many 8s on the non-holos. Blaine's Diduo, Giovanni's Nidoran, Sabrina's Psyduck, Koga's Pidgey. I love the Gym Series cards. Got a random first edition Psychic Energy, Gym Challenge, and Giovanni's Machop. Alright, that ends the English WotC era stuff. Now we're going into some Japanese. The sweet Alakazam, Poliwrath, Expedition, and again, these have the new backs on the E-Series cards. First edition Ninetales, Gengar, a lot of Gengar collectors out there. This is some really cool art too. I don't know why, just the style is something you don't see often. Pretty unique card there. Azumarill, Blossom. The Neo cards actually had the old back. I think it's called Dream League Clefairy or something. But, these cards with a trainer and their Pokemon are pretty cool. Claire's Dragonite. I have this one in PSA 10 already, but I found some cheap mint copies of it, so I'm going to send one in. CP6 Magneton. These CP6 Holos always grade really easily and they sell pretty well because you get the base set artwork. So I send in a lot of those in past submissions whenever I pick them up super cheap. Got a Charizard and Braixen. Bunch of those. These are only like $3 each. I figured like if they can grade 9 or 10, that's easy profit right there. Assuming the market doesn't get too flooded with them. But there's always demand for Charizard anyway, so I don't mind holding them long term if they don't sell for huge profit margins right away. Got the General Mills Charmander. These came in cereal box packs. I actually have a bunch of those packs for sale on my eBay store if anyone's interested. Link in the description. Any purchase you make through my eBay link in the description helps me out immensely, as I get a small kickback. You don't even have to buy from my store. It can be from anywhere on eBay. Dragonite. For anyone that follows my Instagram, I posted a picture with like a crap ton of copies of this, and that wasn't even all the copies I had either. But this card is really hard to find PSA 10. I never see them graded for sale either. And I picked out the single best one. All the other ones look like they'd be 9 or below that I had. Full Art Morty. Full Art Morgan. Full Art Lily. Full Art Misty's Favor. And on theme, more hearts with the Full Art Whitney. Full Art trainers are always pretty nice and in demand. Should be easy sellers. Jesse and James Full Art. There's some nostalgia for you there. Alright, my stack is actually getting too tall. I don't want to knock all these cards over. So let's do this. Full Art Hiker. Hidden Fates. Giovanni's Exile. Pokemon Breeder. Reverse Holo Lone Vulpix. I just like that art. Not really anything great, it's just a reverse holo common, but pretty cool. And Eevee, of course, for my Eevee collectors out there. Evolution's Reverse Tangela. Mimikyu GX Full Art. That's a nice art also. And the Galarian Ponyta. These are from the 3-pack blisters. I just pulled out my best couple copies of it. Got a Reverse Holo Ghastly. Torkoal V Full Art. More Pekko V. Got a Lucario Holo Promo. Got a Reshiram Holo. Got a Mewtwo Promo. Got 1, 2 Latios. Pretty decently popular Pokemon. Cobalion GX. 2 of those. Pinsir GX. Darkrai GX. All these cards I pulled, and I just figured like they have such a high chance of getting a 10. Might as well squeak out that extra little bit of profit from them. I don't really collect too many of the newer cards PSA graded. But I am getting into binder sets more for the newer Sword and Shield sets. I'll show off my collection at some point. I have Sword and Shield and Rebel Clash almost finished. Trying to finish those up before the next set comes out. The next set I'll probably buy a bunch of boxes of because it has a Charizard in it, of course. Altaria GX. Meganadel. Espeon and Deoxys. I love the tag teams also. And of course, there's a lot of Evolution collectors out there. Gengar and Mimikyu, another really nice one. Got the Detective Pikachu Charizard GX promo. Turtonator GX. Mewtwo GX promo. Got a Shining Legends Mewtwo GX. 2 of those. Got a Mewtwo and Mew again. Just love the tag teams. Especially when it's two popular Pokemon like this. Like, you hit both Eevee and Snorlax collectors with this card. So it should like double the demand, right? Pikachu and Zekrom. Kind of an odd combo there, but hey, it's a Pikachu. Got some Dragonites. If I get a 10, they'll go into my personal collection, then I'll sell the extras. Actually was able to buy this one in a PSA 10 already from Gym at Pokemon after I've been hunting it for a long time, but had another good looking copy to send in, so see if we can get an extra 10 to give back to the community. More Dragonites. Got a red and blue. It's just a reverse holo trainer, but I figured this card is pretty nostalgic. Going into some Hidden Fates. Shiny Vaults. Shiny Legends, which I actually like more than Hidden Fates personally, but everyone seems to love Hidden Fates. I feel like Hidden Fates is overhyped. Like it gets boring to open pretty quick because the actual set is pretty small, and then you're just trying to get the shiny vault hits. So you open like tons of repeats when you're opening Hidden Fates. But yeah, I still respect this set, and it's helped driving interest in modern Pokemon, so that's always a good thing. Frogadier. Misty's Favor. The non-full art version. Got a reverse Jolteon. I like to send in these random like commons and reverses from modern sets sometimes when they're popular Pokemon. Holo Kangaskhan. This one's cool because you have the Raichu and Alolan Raichu in the back. Jesse and James normal Holo. Got a Black Star promo Mew. Got a Lugia. Really nice art there. Love that. Got a Dragon Majesty Charizard. I had so many of these, but it's a hard card to grade, so I ended up just selling most of them on my eBay store. I think I like lost money on those, but hopefully that one gets a good grade to recoup the tons of them that I had bought and resold at a loss. But I think the price of them actually went up recently, so it should have just held them longer. Got a Detective Pikachu from Detective Pikachu. Had to send that one in. This is a nice little mini set to collect. It's only, what, 18 cards. And had a movie that I have not seen yet. I think some of the Pokemon from Detective Pikachu actually look kind of creepy, but still pretty cool. Charmander. I had to send in 2 of those, as well as 2 of the Mewtwo's. Snubble. Okay, that one's creepy. So is this Mr. Mime. Let me see if I can. Yeah, hard to show with the glare, but I mean that Pokemon's always been kind of creepy. The thing about these is they look like. That one doesn't, but some of them look like really furry, and the anime versions of them aren't very furry. Anyway, Selby. I like these black border prism cards. I think they're underrated. Got 2 Shamans. Oops. Try not to get these out of order because I actually already entered all of them into the system so I can ship them out tomorrow. Kartana GX. Guzzlord. Zoroark. Again, sorry about the lighting. I'll try to get better lighting next video. Still trying to figure out my setup. And soon I'll get the Elgato multi-mount so I can also do overhead shots. I feel like it'll improve the quality of the videos immensely. Have the overhead view of the cards. So that way, instead of like tilting them to get the right angle, I just hold them flat and then you'll have a perfect view from above. But we will see. Intake GX. And again, thank you for those of you who stuck through this whole video. We're at what, 21 minutes now? Almost. And if you did not, I guess you won't be hearing this, so Meganadel GX, Starmie GX, Magarna, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Always gotta have some Charizards in every PSA submission. If you don't send out Charizards in every submission, you're probably doing something wrong, because it's easy profit usually. Dragapult. I'm gonna collect every Dragapult in PSA 10 like I do with Dragonite. Figure it's a good time to start since there are only a few different variants. I sent in a bunch of them in my previous submission already of every variant. I think there's what, like 4 or 5. There's like the Holo, there's the reverse, there's the V Max, and then the Hyper. That's what, 5? I don't know if there was one more Dragapult or not. There might have been only 5. But yeah, my favorite Pokemon from Sword and Shield is definitely Dragapult. Yeah, closing out this submission. Again, 240 cards. The cost total is, I think like $1,800, so quite pricey, but we'll definitely be making our money back plus more. I always try to send in cards that I know will give me a good shot of profiting. It's kind of easy with the WotC holos these days. Like, the prices have just gone through the roof. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one, whatever that is. I need to figure out some more content. I keep getting Pokemail and then opening it and not making videos. I should just save up all my mail and then open it at once, like a couple times a week, and hopefully that would be some interesting content. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.